Hey everybody, it's Todd from Carbon Kings. We're doing another quick install video today. We just received American Modified Off-Road's brand new TRD Sport Grill. You can see it's got some built-in LED lights. So we'll be doing that install for you and hopefully upgrade the truck's appearance a bit. Let's get right to it. Alright, so for starters, real quick on my 2016 Limited, you got one bolt here, it's got to come out. Another bolt here, it's got to come out. Then you have two tabs. Number 1 and number 2. Pull all those out. And the only other step is that if you have past 2016, you'll start to get that sensor. And the sensor usually is located right around here. There's two tabs, and then there's another little locker here. But you pull those out and pull that whole assembly up out. Okay, so now you've got those tabs out, got those screws out. Just be able to grab this and just pull the whole thing right on off. Alright, in keeping with the times, we got a nice simple section here. Any of these screws you got like this, they're all around. You're going to go and pull those out the back of your grill now. This is the entire housing. In addition to that, you'll see these metal clips. You're going to pop these out, and that'll cause that whole front of your grill to come out. You'll be left with just the surrounding housing. Alright, so we got those metal tabs out. As you can see, we now have out the main trim piece here. Now we can start working on the rest of those tabs and get to just the housing. Okay, so now we got the main portion of the grill out. All you are left with is the open housing. Now we just take our grill, snap it right on in the same spots that we originally took all those tabs out. Alright, we got the new one snapped on in. You can already see it's looking pretty beefy. Alright, back to the front. Should be just as simple as sticking this thing back on there and snapping it back in. Alright, and we have got it all installed in. Next piece is the wire. I got these all wired in now. I'll show you what's going on here. So there's a couple of methods that they said that you can do to do this. However, what I did was I wired them right on into my fuse box here. You can actually use these guys that you can get right on Amazon, local auto parts stores, wherever you see fit. Basically that lower slot where the end for putting into your fuse box is where your original 10 amp fuse will go in, and then the upper one you'll put a 5 amp fuse in. Always go lower, otherwise you're running the risk of bad things. But you can see here it's a little crimp end, and basically what I did was my first one here, this yellow guy, follow that down to here, plugged it into here, and based off of where that is, we'll cover on the side, you'll see that that is for your low beams. Next up, the red wire. If you follow where I did here, I actually kind of routed this one a little bit, but that's hooked in up here. This slot here is for my high beam. So the effect is when my lows are on, as you saw in the beginning of the video, you get the amber light. However, when I throw on my high beams, it turns on to that nice bright white light. As for routing's fairly simple. Your wires are going to end up somewhere around here. I literally just went right through this little plastic piece. Through here, there's actually a little hole. Pulled that on through, came around my headlight, side of the battery. There is a little clip here. If you pull this black gauge wire up here, you can stick all your little guys underneath there, snap it back down to hold it in place for you. And then ran them along. Obviously, this is the black wire. I know it's kind of weird, it's a two-tone wire, but that goes underneath your screw here, which connects to your negative battery terminal. But everything's all grounded out. It's all good. Cover snaps back over that. That's pretty much it. It's all set and done. So all in all, it's pretty simple install. Just had to get those extra add-on fuses, and then it pretty much went together like cake. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you guys want to feature any of your products, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you see my name. Todd KKP is pretty much my handle for everything. And we'll be back next time.